Hi everybody, we're going to do a short recording that shows you how to do something fun with Viewer and Manifold Release 9, and that is to cruise Google to take a look at interesting locations that people have found which say, oh, this is a cool thing you got to look at in Google Maps. And to do that, download and open this project called Server Sites.mxp. That's a Manifold Archive, so you can just click on that and open it. We've already opened it right here, and it opens instantly. And if you double-click open the map, what you see is a Google Maps satellite image and Bing Maps satellite image. There's two layers because sometimes Bing looks better and sometimes Google looks better. And we'll start by looking at it in Google. And there's a folder here called Locations, which if we open up, we see there's all these locations. So we can go to a location either by right-clicking on it and choosing View in an Active Window, or using the Location button right here, where we can just click on that and instantly go to this. For example, this is an example of the world's largest scale map. You can see there's a pretty large industrial facility here, those buildings, and this is a 1 to 1/20th scale map of a region of a mountainous region which is currently the subject of a territorial dispute between China and, I believe, India. And so the Chinese authorities have created the world's largest topographic scale map to for whatever reason, I suppose for planning or something like that. This is Ayers, Australia, and you can see what it looks like in Bing by turning off the Google layer. Turn Google back on. This is a boat-shaped shopping center in Kowloon. The Seren Abyss Giant in the United Kingdom. This is a classic limestone display that, like this one, the Long Man of Wilmington, or the Uffington White Horse, which is apparently an Iron Age design that was drawn on a hillside with chalk. Let's see. There's all sorts of weird things that you see in the desert, like these strange patterns that you see in the Chinese desert. Coca-Cola logo that was drawn in an immense scale. And we can do a tracker here to see how wide this is. We can click from here to there, and we can see that's 117 meters wide. So this is longer than a football field. Somebody put that logo there in the desert. And let's see. This is the Davis Mountain Boneyard, where in Arizona, where a lot of aircraft are stored in the United States. What is interesting? The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone. This has got to be one of the coolest views you'll ever see. And it really is that colorful in real life. You can see it's a large spring, which is, as a result of volcanic activity, is colored with these fantastic colors. And you can see people on the walkway here, the viewing walkway, as they go past the spring. Jesus loves you. That's always nice to know. And here's the guitar forest in Arizona. Here's an example where the Bing image is better than the Google image, because the Bing image kind of looks more real. It's a forest that's been planted in the shape of a guitar in Argentina. And Google, for some reason, shows it in that kind of strange false color. That's actually what Google Map does. It's not Manifold. It's actually what the Google server is producing. Speaking of strange things in forests, here's a lake in the shape of a person in Brazil. And a very large artificial island off the coast of Dubai, in the form of a palm. That's a famous one. Let's see, a reticule pattern in the Nevada desert. And last but not least, let's just go straight here. Let's jump here to the world's largest swimming pool in Chile. That's actually one big, giant swimming pool. So you can see the scale of the thing. Anyway, you can publish locations like this yourself if you like, if you have Manifold Release 9, and people can download Viewer and look at them in a very wide collection of image servers. They don't have to use just Bing or Google. They can use anything. For example, they can use OpenStreetMaps or something like that to look at the locations. In a companion video, we also talk about how to mass-produce locations. If you have, say, a table, say a couple hundred geocoded locations, for example, factory locations or locations of real estate you're trying to sell, or something like that, interesting sites in ecological sites in forests or forest preserves or whatever. You can mass-produce locations and publish them in this format, and people all over the world can look at them for free with Manifold Viewer. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and goodbye from Manifold Land. Well, that was fun. If you want to see more, visit us at www.manifold.net. As always, Manifold delivers the world's most advanced, highest quality spatial products for GIS and DBMS at a low price that you can afford. Once again, that's manifold.net. See you soon.